Hello everyone and welcome to the video. My name is Mitch, I'm part of the content creation team here at Clean Canvas, and today I'm going to show you a tutorial about how to set up the size chart on your store. I'm going to go through it from start to finish on my test store, so if you follow along, hopefully you'll have no issues and I'll be able to point out any key parts that I might be finding difficult with this setup. And if you have any questions after watching the video, just drop them below. Hopefully we'll be able to respond and we'll be able to help you get to where you need and get your store elevated to a higher level, and your customers will just enjoy the experience even more. I'll just say this as well, if you do like the content we have, be sure to like and subscribe, as we'll be putting out more content over the coming weeks, which will hopefully help you know about some features that you might be aware of with your theme, or new features that we might be adding to themes that you might find interesting. You'll be able to find out here first if you're subscribed. So with that said, guys, I'm going to get into the video right now, and hopefully you'll find it interesting and we'll get through it together. Alright guys, so first thing we're going to want to do is we're going to want to create a size chart page, because that's going to tell our theme where to show from. So we're going to go to online store, click pages, and since I have no pages created, I'm going to add my first one, and I'm going to call it size chart. It doesn't have to be. If you have like a more interesting name you want to use, you can use that. And then here is where we're going to put in the information of basically the sizes. You have three options. You can insert an image, you can insert a table, or you can type it out. But for me, I prefer using images because I think they're a lot clearer. And the insert table feature, it takes a little while to set up, so I felt that creating an image in that time was better. So if I click insert image, these are all the images I've added to my store over time. If I didn't have it here, I would just click upload file, but I've already uploaded it, so I'm going to select it. And then from here, I'm going to get some options. So under image alt text, I usually just put in so size chart, and then I would put in the name of my store, so Mitch Demo Store. You don't have to put in anything if you don't want to, but a lot of people say that this helps with SEO, so this could help you, rank a bit higher if you put in more information into your alt text and images. So that's why I'm going to do it here. Now, my image size is not a square, it's more of a rectangle. So Shopify is trying to recommend me to use large. So 480 by 480, and I know that's going to make my image look really, really bad. I should go with the original, but I want to show you a feature that maybe a lot of people aren't aware of. And we're all about teaching people new things about Shopify, so this is going to be a little bit of a hack. So let's just say I clicked large and I clicked insert image by mistake, and I'm here and I'm like, oh no, it looks horrible. I'm just going to delete it and just go and insert it again. You don't have to do that. A lot of people don't know that if you double click on an image, you get a feature that allows you to edit the sizes. So if you double click an image, this will pop up. And it has the proportions that it set itself to after I click insert image. But if I want to set it back to my original, I'll just go here and click original. So I hope that little, tip helped. If it did and you weren't aware of it, be sure to like the video. And yeah, so now I'm going to set to the original, and you're going to see a drastic improvement of the image. So it's set to the original. The original is 720, I believe. So 720 wide, if I click here, 346 in height. So that's why the 480 by 480 made it look so squished together. But I'm very happy with this. I'm going to leave it at 720 for now. I might adjust it after if I'm not happy with how it looks, because if you adjust the size here, it'll adjust it on your website. I'll show you what I mean by that a little bit later in the video, but once I show you, you'll understand what I'm talking about. So I'm going to click save. And now that that's saved, I just want to make sure that it's saved in the pages section, which I can see it showing here. And that's perfect. So now we're going to want to head over to the theme section, and we're going to want to click on customize theme. For the purposes of the demo, I'm going to use symmetry. But if you're using a different theme other than symmetry, these same rules will apply to yours. So I'm going to pick it up over in the customize theme area. So I'll check back with you guys in a second. Alright everyone, now that we're over at the customized theme section, we can move on to the next stage of the tutorial. So from here, we're going to want to go to one of our product pages, and we can do that in two ways. We can click over here in home page and select product pages. That's going to bring you over to the very first product that you've created on your website. But for this I want to use my duffel bag. So I'm going to go here and click on duffel bag. Now, I'm using symmetry, so what I'm doing may not look exactly what you're doing, but it's in the same area. So what I mean by that is, if I go here to theme settings and I click on products, I'm going to find the option for my size chart at the very bottom here. Now if you don't see it there, not to worry, it's probably in a different area. It's probably over here in sections, and you'll see product pages. And when you click in here, I scroll down to the very bottom, I click theme section settings, and I can see the enable size chart here. Now you're going to want to do what you're going to want to do to see the rest of the settings. You're going to want to click on this option. You're going to want to back out and then go back in, and then here you're going to see the option name. So I'm going to put in size, and I'm going to go back out, and I'm going to go back in, and then we'll see the select page option. So don't worry, if you're not seeing these two options, that's the reason why. So if you follow this, you'll be able to see it. So for the purpose of the video, I'm just going to go undo that, and I'm just going to do it from here. So I click on products, and I go down to the very bottom, and now that I'm here, I can see over here I have my size. If I click enable size chart, nothing's going to happen, because I haven't told the theme where I want the size chart link to appear. Now I want the size chart link to appear underneath size, so that means I'm going to want to put size in here. But if I put size in with a lowercase s, I just want to show you, because I know a lot of people get caught out by this, it's not going to show. And the reason being is we have set it that it matches the exact characters, capitals and all, because some countries have different symbols for their letters, so we had to do it this way to ensure that it works for everybody. So if I go over here and just change this to a capital S, then this is going to tell the system to please put size chart underneath size. I could do the same thing with color. If I put in color with a capital C, it's going to have it appear underneath here, but of course that wouldn't make sense, so I'm not going to do that. And now if I click on size chart, we'll see that it pops up, but there's nothing in it because we haven't told the theme where to look for the size chart. So that's what we're going to do here. We're going to click select page, and here we're going to click on size chart and click select, and the page loads here. You see this blue going across every so often. That just means the page is what it's doing. It's reloading the page, so you don't have to go and click refresh the page. So now that I've done that, if I click size guide, I can see that's pulling in the image that I wanted to pull in. Now here is where you might be wondering, like, oh, my image doesn't look good, it's too big or it's too small, like how do I fix this? I want it to be working. Don't worry, all you need to do is you have to go back to that page we created, and we can adjust the size from there. So that's what I'm going to do. So I'm going back to the page here, and I have my image. I'm going to click on the image, and then I'm going to grab this guy in the corner, and I'm going to adjust them down. So I'm going to adjust them to, say, 5, let's just have it there, 585 in width. Once I do that, I'm going to click save. That's told me it's saved. I'm going to go back to the customize theme section. Now, in order to see it, I'm going to have to click save, because this is a change that happened outside of this page. So it won't load in until I click save. And now that I've clicked save, if I click on size guide, you can see that the page, the image has gotten even smaller. It's still nice and clear. I'm quite happy with how it looks. Thanks guys for watching. I hope this tutorial was able to help you set up your size chart on your website. If you're still unsure about anything, just drop a comment below. In the comment section, I will respond, or someone from YouTube community might be able to help you out. We will also have documentation on size chart linked below in the description, so you can also check out that page if you need some added help. We will be releasing more content on YouTube going forward about our themes, so we'll be having tutorials and then giving updates on features that we're adding to themes. So I would suggest subscribing to the channel, giving us a like, because you might want to be notified when we have stuff that you guys are interested in having. And we are here to try and elevate your website to its fullest potential through our themes. So if there's anything that we can do, or if there's any features you want to see in the themes, that aren't already there, just drop comments below. Our developers will look at this kind of things because we do want to know what you guys want, because if we don't, we're just going to end up having to come up with ideas on our own, and usually those ideas are great, but it's better if we know the feedback from the people instead of trying to create it from ourselves. So again guys, thank you very much for watching. I hope you have yourselves a great day.